In this video, we're going to practice factoring and solving quadratics. So number 1 says factor this following expression. We always want to look for a GCF first, and this one there is a GCF. I can take a 7 out of both. So if I divide 7 out of both, it goes in the front of the parentheses. Dividing 7 out leaves x squared. Negative 49 divided by 7 is negative 7. I can't go any further. This is a difference of squares. 7 is not a perfect square. So that is my answer. In number 2, I first look for a GCF. I don't see one. I can't take anything out of 4 and 49. But there's two terms, a subtraction sign, and 4x squared and 49 are both perfect squares, which means I can do difference of squares. Square root. I'm going to have two sets of parentheses. One has a plus and one has a minus. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of x squared is x. So 2x goes in the first, 2x goes in the second. Square root of 49 is just 7. 7. That is your factored form. Alright, in number 3, it's a trinomial. There's no GCF to pull out first. So I'm just going to start factoring the trinomial. So A equals 1, B equals 14, and C equals 45. A times C is 45. Now I need to find two factors of 45 that add together to be 14, and those two are 9 and 5. So I rewrite this by replacing my 14x with 9x and 5x. So x squared plus 9x plus 5x plus 45, and then I start the grouping method. I put parentheses around each. X is my GCF there. Pull that out. My GCF is here is plus 5. Remember, we follow the sign. And when I divide 5 out, I get x plus 9, and which is exactly what I want. I want my insides the same. So x plus 9, and then I rewrite x plus 5 together. Next one, trinomial, no GCF. So I'm just going to start. My A equals 2, my B equals negative 5, and my C equals negative 3. A times C, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Two factors that multiply to be negative 6, add to be negative 5, are negative 6 and 1. So now I rewrite it without the negative 5x. I'm going to write negative 6x and 1x. So 2x squared minus 6x plus 1x minus 3. Same thing as over here. Going to do the grouping method. I can divide a 2x out of both of those, leaving x minus 3. There's no GCF here except for 1, so I'm pulling that 1 out. It's a positive 1. X minus 3. Insides are the same. Write my insides once. Put 2x and plus 1 together. Alright, this is solving the quadratic by factoring. So whenever we solve a quadratic by factoring, it always has to be equal to 0. Here it's not. I have to move that negative 7x over, and I do that by adding 7x. And it's like term as a negative 20x, so I'm putting it there. X squared, negative 20 plus 7 is negative 13x, plus 36, equal to 0. Now it looks just like number 3 now. So number 3, my A is 1, my B is negative 13, and my C is 36. 1 times 36 is 36. Two numbers that multiply together to be 36, add to negative 13, are negative 4 and negative 9. So I'm going to rewrite this without the negative 13x. X squared minus 4x minus 9x plus 36 equal to 0. Parentheses. X is my GCF there, pulling that out. Negative 9 is my GCF here, pulling that out. And dividing it out. Insides are the same, perfect. Write it once. X minus 9 goes together, equal to 0. Now since we're solving, we have to set both of these factors equal to 0. X minus 4 equal to 0, x minus 9 equal to 0. I'm going to add 4. X equals 4. add 9, x equals 9. Those are my two answers. Those are my x-intercepts when I would graph this parabola. Alright, same thing's happening in number 6. I want it equal to 0, which is not. I want to move the 3x over. There's no like term, so it's going to go right in the middle since it's our b. And the plus 9 is minus 9. The plus 4 is its like term, so it's going to get moved there. Canceled on the right. Equal to 0. 2x squared. Just shoving the negative 3x in the middle. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. Okay, now we're going to start. Our a equals 2, our b equals negative 3, our c equals negative 5. A times c is negative 10. Two factors that multiply together to be negative 10 add to be this negative 3 are negative 5 and 2. I'm replacing this negative 3 with these two factors. 2x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Parentheses. My GCF in the first set of parentheses is x, leaving 2x minus 5 on the inside. My GCF on the second set is just plus 1, nothing else I can pull out, leaving 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5 on the inside, perfect. X plus 1 gets rewritten together, equal to 0. Now just like number 5, I set them both equal to the 0 to solve for my x-intercept. This one's easier to solve, just subtract the 1. The other one's not hard, it's just a two-step equation now. I need to subtract 5. Now I have 2x equals negative 5, divide by 2, x equals negative 5 all over 2. And those are your two x-intercepts.